And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Now it's Marcus Semien. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Taveras on third. Peterson at first. 2 out of the inning. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at Great American Ballpark, and starting in this one, Jacob deGrom. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. He's 0 for 1. Right side. And that chance handled. Off balance throw in time. That's out number 3. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Corey Seager. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And now they have runners at the corners. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here is Jock Peterson. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late. So Jock is retired on strikes. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. Yeah, that's fouled off. Top of the third, no score. And fouled off. Pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And now it's even up. Runners at the corners, 1 away here in the second game of the series.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the ground, could be 2. Flips to second, that's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. So digging in, Adolis Garcia grounded out his first time. Semien runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
And there's a foul ball. Ball 1 there.
2-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Next pitch is outside. Semien stands at second with 2 gone. That one the other way. And that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. The throw to second is offline.
Comes through with the RBI. He really shot that one down on the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his back. Just off the outside part of the plate. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Got him swinging. Good job at damage control right there. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head down. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Ellie's entire career.
Man at second. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, the Reds were lucky they even noticed De La Cruz. They sent a scout to the Dominican Republic to watch a different player, but Ellie was playing in the same program. The Reds liked what they saw and offered him a deal the very next day.
The batter,
and now it's Gavin Lux. Fly to left his first time.
Lux.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Just off the inside corner, 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Encarnacion Strand now in the box.
0-1.
Comes up empty with a swing there. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
So man in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. Foul ball there. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
And the sweeper is off the plate. On the ground to the left. And that is the inning. Rangers leave a pair. They're up 2-0. So the batting order turns over. TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses.
What's a good pitch there? Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it.
On to Simeon, inning over. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. DeGrom back to work. And that's down and away.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Late on that fastball. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one almost got him.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And a big swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
De La Cruz now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Activity in the Rangers bullpen. Sean Armstrong getting loose out there. Milner also getting ready. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Gavin.
Now it's the Reds DH, Gavin Lux. DeGrom checks the runner. De La Cruz back in on a dive.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to
There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. DeGrom checks the runner, and he's back in safely. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Another throw to second, and this time he gets him. Line drive. Tavares makes the grab on the run. Left for Cincinnati, and they're down 2-0. Here's Josh Young.
The third baseman,
0 for 3 in this one.
Josh Young.
Just missed. That one is absolutely belted. Into the corner, but foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
There comes a skipper out of the...
Pitching for the
Emilio
Reds.
Pagan comes on
Number
now.
15.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this
Emilio.
game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
They take the force out, and that's terrific work out of the bullpen. 1 pitch to end the frame. Nice work from the Cincinnati pen there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rangers 2. Christian Encarnacion Strand getting ready to hit.
Christian Encarnacion Strand.
That one fouled off.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Missed with a changeup. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. And down on strikes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And a swing and a miss there.
So hard to touch.
No balls, 2 strikes.
I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. It looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than
Now
that. Anytime you rip a
catcher,
line drive the other way.
Now pitching
New pitcher
for
now,
Texas.
Colby Milner.
These are the
41.
spots relievers really make a name for themselves.
Milner.
Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Stevenson, the
0-1.
batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the
Now
infield.
batting,
Took it
the
back
right
where it
fielder.
came from.
Yeah.
And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Fraley.
Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 2 for 2. Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter. Santiago Espinal.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Right through there for a strike. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swings and misses, struck him out in plenty of time to first, and that will now it's Corey Seager, known for his late inning heroics. Manager out of the dugout now.
Pitching for the
Rhett
Reds.
Lauder takes over on the mound.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
And a foul ball. That clips the corner. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Chases the changeup in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. No runs.
Pitching for the
Back
Rangers.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Sean.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Swings through that one for strike 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And that's a base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. 2 on, 1 out. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Gavin Lux. First
That's
pitch
outside.
doesn't find the zone.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Chris Martin appears to be getting loose. Spores getting cranked up as well. base hit right there. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Safe. It's 2-1.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
First and second, 1 out. In now for the Reds, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Fly ball center field. Tavares settles under it. Squeezes it. And there are 2 down.
Third baseman,
Down
number
the
3.
third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
Candelario.
To the right side, Simeon. Throws to first in time. Inning over. Now the catcher
Now batting,
to hit,
catcher,
Tyler Stevenson.
Stevenson.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Outside low. And that's ball 1. And that one missing low.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Swings and misses. 2-2.
2 strikes.
A 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. That's ripped into the outfield. And there's 1 down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Stuart Fairchild swings through it for strike 1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And that skips into dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's downstairs and outside.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedl. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts. Sliced hard but foul. Smoked into left field, base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And the batter now, Matt McClain.
Nope, that's
First pitch just misses.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run.
Sends it to center, and this should be it. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers pull